Top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, being at our best. We building esteem of self through thinking, guys. And we got to talk now, man, about sometimes you just have to keep your success to yourself. You can't share your blessings with everybody. What you mean, Coach One Stack? You know, when God blesses you and brings things in your life and bless you in abundance, you know, you want to go out and just tell people. You want people that are close to you. You want them to know what you're going through, how God is moving in your life. But every time, man, it's not for you to say anything about it, because believe it or not, some of the people that are closest to you are really working against you and pushing negative energy against your blessings. Now imagine that, right? Now, we all are in the same rat race trying to become the best version of ourselves, guys. We all trying to become the best version of ourselves. I tell you guys every day, you are not in a competition with anyone else in this world. You are just competing with yourself to be a little bit better than you were yesterday. But guys, when the Lord starts moving in your life and he starts blessing you, the first thing you're going to do is just tell the world. Just like when you found God, you wanted to tell the world because it was good. But everybody's not happy for you. Everybody's not going to be on your side. You know, you might express something to a person or a group of people or your family that hey, you know, I'm doing X, Y, Z, and this is how it's moving in my life. Now, they may just, you know, they just may hate the fact that you moving a little bit faster than them, like you're going to get somewhere in life quicker than them, instead of congratulating you, instead of helping you along your way. Because if you do get there, you know, you being a reasonable person that you are, you're going to reach back. But guys, yeah, you're gonna definitely want to, you know, try to share that success with people, but you gotta keep it to yourself. 48 laws of power, man. Always consider your next move. When you tell people your next move, people will block your move. It's certain people that will be in a position to help you get to your next move. And because you might be moving quicker than them, they will actually block your move and not help you. That's why one monkey don't stop the show. You can't be a one-trick pony. You gotta have 5 different ways to get the same thing done. You cannot base your business and life off of one situation, you know, because that's just bad business, period. You know, that would be the equivalent of, let's say you have a restaurant and you got one waitress or you got one waiter. And if they don't show up, you can't open up your restaurant, you know, because sometimes people will get in their feelings and they just won't show up for you. But guys, I've taught you to be the best version of yourself. I'm teaching you every day to get up early, you know, to pray, speak positive affirmations into your life. Pray, be most aligned with your purpose at 3:45 in the morning. And believe it or not, God will damn near drop stuff in your lap. But guys, it's sad because, you know, we don't want to see the worst in people, but man is man. You expect people to be who they are. And some people are just low vibration individuals, you know. People who do things like that behind your back, like, to me, that's really feminine. And, you know, we're in our masculine energy. And when, you know, certain men, you know, and women do it, you know, you're moving in feminine energy. And then a lot of these men wonder why they can't keep a woman, because they're in their feminine energy instead of being masculine, with the gossiping, the backbiting, the, you know, putting effort into trying to see you fail, you know? It's sad. It's a cold game, but it's fair, man. You guys have to expect people to be who they are and save some things for yourself. You know, you have to build in silence. A good friend of mine told me a long time ago, he said, hey, little brother, you can't hear a tree grow. Meaning, when you growing, you know, you're not making no noise. But when you catch the attention of everybody throughout the world, and you're just moving and grooving, being aligned with your purpose, not getting swayed off track, you know, and you are in everybody's mouth, that means you're doing something right. That means that the enemy is coming to attack you. The enemy don't come to attack anybody that's not moving in their purpose. He doesn't come to attack anybody that's not a threat, basically. So if you're not getting up in the morning, if you're not keeping your promises to yourself, if you're getting swayed off your purpose and not moving in your purpose, you know, you're not bringing people closer to God, the enemy definitely, he likes that. He likes that type of energy. That's low vibrational energy. And in the spiritual world, you know, those entities, they feed off that negative energy. You know what I'm saying? That's low vibrating people. So I tell you guys all the time, you want to surround yourself with high vibration people, high vibration individuals, just like you, with infinite mindsets, not people whose thinking is limited. Because when you have an infinite mindset, people are never going to understand what you have going on because there's no limit. I've said this before in my videos. When you're dealing in your spiritual side, right, the possibilities are endless. There is no limit. The sun is the limit. You shoot for the sun and get to the moon and you winning. But when you're dealing in the physical, you place limits on yourself. And because you're not one of them people that place limits on yourself, and you move with a little bit of grace, and you move with a lot of faith in your life, people are not going to always like that. And for a reason, I don't know. You would think that they would congratulate you when you do stuff like that, because that lets, when somebody does something, that lets me know that it can be done. You can fly a rocket ship if you get the best training and be the best version of yourself. You can fly. You could be an astronaut. You can be president. You could do anything that you want. You could do anything, but don't let anybody try to hold you back. Keep some things to yourself. They always say, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, and it's sad. But it's just true, guys. They talked about Jesus. So you should never worry about, when people are speaking negativities into your life and speaking negativities against your purpose. You should expect that. You should expect that, because by nature, we're competitive. But you're competitive with the wrong person if you're not competing with yourself. When competing with yourself, I tell you guys all the time, set the bar very low. Be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. Set yourself up with base hits. Stop swinging for the fence. Don't try to hit a home run, right? Because my thing is, if it can be done, and I've watched you do it, well, instead of me bumping my head a million times, I'm going to sit down and ask you how you did it. I'm not going to self-sabotage. I'm not going to wish bad things upon you. I'm not going to backbite you. I'm not going to whisper in the shadows, because, that's just not being a man at the end of the day. And I tell you guys, you have to be a man before you're anything. Yeah, you definitely have to be a man before you're anything. And a man stand on principles and understandings and a whole lot of respect. So when people don't respect themselves and they don't keep their promises to themselves, and they're not being the best version of themselves, how do you expect them to do that in your life? You can't expect it, right? You expect people to be how they're going to be. So you don't even get mad about it. You just know that when you have something going on, you have to keep it to yourself or put it with the right people that are going to help you manifest your dreams. Because real friends, like a real friend, say you went and told your friend, hey, I want to build a rocket ship. Well, a real friend is going to say, hey, do you need me to come turn some screws? You need some lug nuts? You need me to paint? What do you need me to do? They're not going to tell you what you can't do. They're not going to self-sabotage your dreams and ideas. Those dream killers, sorry that people don't dream as big as others, but it's your life. You got 24 hours in your day to live in your purpose. Now, that's why I get up at 3 a.m. so I can create 2 mornings for myself and win. You wake up in the morning, do your thing like I told you. Later on, you take your little nap. Now you woke up and you're fresh and you started a new day and you're ready to tackle the world. But guys, you got to keep things to yourself, because everybody don't want to see you being great. Everybody don't want to see you being the best version of yourself. It's not that they want to see you being the worst version of yourself. They just don't understand how you do it, because you make it look so good, because you handle adversity so well. Can you dig what I'm saying? So yeah, guys. Hey man, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it, pass it on, show the love, because Coach One Stack is giving you a lot of news you can use. We're going to keep it organic. We're going to keep it authentic. And hey man, we just growing and being the best version of ourselves. Be your best, at my best. Build your esteem of self through thinking or die trying. Have a blessed day.